All right, everybody, come on in, come on in. Thank you for being here. Yes, Jurgen, you got it. Good evening again. We are 2 for 2 tonight. For anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. I'd like to welcome you to yet another struggle cooking class where I am not a professional chef, nor am I a professional YouTuber. I'm just a mom and a home cooker sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with you all. And we got a comment earlier today that someone was confused with my new stream time. So I'm going to do another cooking stream for you all. I saw a recipe for cinnamon rolls, but these aren't any kind of cinnamon rolls. These are the cloud bread cinnamon rolls. So they're made with egg whites. And I saw that the whole tray was $200, 200 calories. And I said, wait, don't threaten me with a good time. So have I made this recipe before? No. Has that ever stopped me? No. So we are going to make that recipe together and see how we like it. If you have a sweet tooth, earlier we had team savory, we had the fish tacos. Tonight we're going to do team sweet and see if we can make a sweet treat that we will enjoy. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the video. We're going to get the ingredients out. I placed another grocery order, messed up again, but we're just going to push through with what we have and keep going. All right. So thank you all so much for being here. We are going to take attendance. If you would like to be counted present in this struggle cooking class, feel free to announce yourself. However, if you prefer to watch from the clouds and you know who you are, sorry, that was loud, you are welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family friendly side of YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. All right. So since TikTok, y'all don't stop, let me just go ahead and, can I get this attendance? User Frank, Mercedes, Marvin, Ernest, Renee, Minding, my business, Katrina, user A Blend of Gold, Margie, Peggy. Peggy is a nickname for Margaret. Margaret's my name. Maggie is my nickname. Everett, Rosa, Demetrius, Donna, Keonce, Bonita, Zay, Juliet, Sheesh, Qwerty, Vicky, Anna, Joseph, Lenny, LSB, Any, or Nini. Sorry, y'all. Melissa, Nune, user. Oh my gosh, y'all are coming in hot. Okay, user, Vicky, Donovan, just me, Anita, user, Sandra, Miss T, Reggie, Patricia, Miss Fardy, Steve, Patty, user, Sandra, Magic, T, Frazier, and Y Jackson. Whew. All right. Thank you all so much for being here on TikTok, on Instagram. I see Imes Kells, D-Ray, and Shingy. Thank you all so much for being here. As always, if you want to see the full side-by-side for your viewing pleasure, you can find me, Maggie, the substitute teacher.com. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. All right. I'll try to make sure you all see everything. Over here, we've got Jurgen. Good evening from Germany. I know your team savory. Jurgen is always here with his plate, but we'll see. Maybe you'll like these cinnamon rolls. I hope I like them. Casually says, pinch me, 2 cooking streams in a day. Yes, you are not mistaken. You all had me earlier and you had me again tonight. I'm trying a little something. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'm doing 2 streams a day, usually about 12 noon East Coast time, and I'm in Atlanta, and then my usual evening stream. So I know we have scholars all across the globe, so whatever time works for you, you are most welcome here. All right, so catch me when you can. We got Erin Laura in Canada. She says, good afternoon, Maggie, in chat. And she says, wow, the TikTok is bumping. I know. I don't know what's going on TikTok. TikTok does not allow me, or at least I don't know how, to schedule my streams like everybody else can see when I have something upcoming. I don't know how to do that in TikTok. And I'm old and I'm not trying to learn. I'm 47. And TikTok does not allow me to easily save the live streams, all of the housekeeping, all of the announcements that I give you all. I guess they got to find me in real time, because on TikTok, you got to go behind the scenes, download it to your device, and then upload it as a video. I'm not doing that. Sorry. So TikTok, you guys can find me when you can. We got EQ Vision. I wish I met with you in New York. I understand. Yeah, I was there last week, Tuesday? I was at the YouTube offices in Chelsea Market. I'm sure I'll be back. They're having another event in November, but it conflicts with the cruise. So I will miss that in-person event. If you all are interested in traveling with me, AV, and the lead attorney, there are still, oh, wrong one. There are still rooms available on the Maggie Meetup cruise. All are welcome. We are cruising to the Bahamas in November. There are still rooms available. Link is in the description. We are going Royal Caribbean from Orlando, and I would love, love, love to celebrate my birthday with you all. Thank you for the roses on TikTok, Ray. Thank you. I appreciate you. So we will do one event for the week. It'll be a birthday party plus Q&A plus meet and greet plus group photo. Other than that, I will be eating and dancing. Clearly, I enjoy eating, but we will have fun and we will be gone for a week. And of course, I'll be live streaming. For those of you all who are unable to come, I will be giving you content wherever I travel. I like taking you all with me. And I did do a review of Chelsea Market. So I usually announce when I am traveling somewhere so I can meet up with you guys. I'm part of the YouTube content creator community for shorts. And so they have events and sometimes I get short notice and I just go, thank you for the hearts. Hello, brother. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so let's clean the counter and then we're gonna take a look at this video that I came across for cinnamon rolls. Get my uniform on and we're gonna get cooking. I am ready. Team Greedy, unite. So bad. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes you have a sweet tooth, and I am your substitute teacher because I am sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free, which means I cook with sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes. And on my channel, I like to take recipes that we all know and love, or what I would cook for the family or cook for y'all, and recreate them, making food I want to eat using the ingredients I have to eat, all right? So have I ever made this before? No. Has that ever stopped me? No. We're going to try it together and see what we think. Hello, Sauce. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let me clean my hands and get my uniform on. Happy Thursday. Thank you all so much for being here. I enjoy cooking for you. Alexa, show me this recipe. Alexa, set volume to 0. Y'all, I get inspiration from everywhere. I follow everybody who's a cooker, home cooker, professional chef, and I just save these recipes in all of my social media, and then I'm like, ooh, let's make that if I have the ingredients, all right? So that's what we're gonna do today. We're going to change up the apron if you want your own Maggie merch. Link is in the description. You all can check out the Zazzle store. We have multiple colors and multiple sizes. You can customize them for free. Put on this apron from that daggum dancing short, y'all. I was trying to do a little trend video and it's got like 8,000 views. I'm like, oh my goodness. All the teaching stuff, all of the cooking stuff is in the hundreds. But that is the algorithm. So you can see the Maggie apron here. This is a long, it's got pockets, and it's a little bit above knee length. So if you want your own, you can check out the Maggie store. All right, everyone, who do we have here? We got Lisa. She says, Maggie on a roll. Y'all are so cute. Taco, fish tacos, and now cinnamon rolls. Yeah, y'all, I'm done eating for the day. I pretty much do one meal a day, but I got a sweet tooth, and I want to make sure that I stay on track. So I found a recipe that I want to make with you all. That's what I do here. I'm like, ooh, let's make it together. So I'm either brave enough or dumb enough to try it live. Thank you for being here, Lisa. Who do we have here? Latasha? Not for the first time. Hello, my dear. Yes, double stream shout out. So for a while, y'all, we are going to do the 2 streams a day as long as I can sustain it. Hello, China. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so let me show you all what came up in my feed. All right. So there is a registered dietitian online. Her name is Alana Molstein. I think she's part of Beachbody. Her handle is Nutrition Babe, and she is Nutrition Babe on all platforms. She's also struggled with extra weight. Y'all know I'm down 80. I've got at least 20 more to go. And she's also lost 100 pounds. So those are the ones that, you know, I really pay attention to because they've lost the weight, they've kept it off, and they like to eat. We are not going to starve over here. Y'all already know. Latasha, I got it right? Okay, so I did put the link in the description like I always do for you all. So this is one of those shorts and reels that's just going to keep repeating, but you all can see her handle. Okay, the link is in the description. Her name is a lot, so it's Ilana Mulstein RD. Okay, Nutrition Babe. If you check out Nutrition Babe, then you will find her on all social. She probably changed her handle because she has an interesting name, just like me. All right, so let's find this. When it loops around to the beginning, I'll play this twice so you all can see.
Minerals must be the smartest way to satisfy your sweet craving. Like, oh my goodness, thank you for the request, because you have to make this high protein treat. Start by making your cloud bread. I showed you this a couple of times, but the recipe will also be below in the comments. And make your filling with a combination of melted butter, brown sugar, and cinnamon, and roll it right up. For the glaze, I did a mix of plain Greek yogurt, almond milk, vanilla, and stevia. It is so delicious and filling. You have to make these. Cloud bread cinnamon rolls must be the smartest way to satisfy your sweet craving.
So let me hold this up so you all can see over here. All right, so if you're able to see, we are going to make cloud bread, and we've made cloud bread before, and that's basically with egg whites. It's a beautiful day in Atlanta, y'all. Y'all can see behind us. So we are going to whip up our egg whites, and we are going to bake those in the oven. That's going to be like our cinnamon roll dough, and then we're going to make the filling, which is the sticky sweet, and then we're going to make the frosting, all sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. Look, if you can have the full flavor ingredients, please have some for me, but I'm going to show you all this substitute. All right. She has another video of these. This is the one that caught my attention.
I believe this entire plate of cinnamon rolls is only 200 calories. Usually a cinnamon roll just this size is 300. And never fills me up for long. These are made with egg whites. 21 grams of protein keeps me full and energized for a while. And that's not to say I don't love a good cinnamon. But the typical sugar load just leaves me craving more. I'm a volume eater, so I need to eat. And when I want something sweet, I need something big and satisfying. It makes me feel good and is still so gooey.
So that whole plate of cinnamon rolls, 5 cinnamon rolls for 200 calories. Where do I sign? All right. So she has a couple videos up. You all can check her out. I'm going to leave this here in the description. She has the recipe. So I'm going to open that up. And y'all, when she said I am a volume eater, so I need to eat, I was like, where have you been all my life? Yo, we are not trying to starve over here. Hello, Emma. Thank you so much for being here. We got Vonnie Young in the house. Hello. We got Nathaniel Story. My first time seeing you. Welcome on Facebook. Hello. Erin Laura says, a high protein, low sugar sweet. Yes, please. Y'all, exactly. You all understand me. I feel like I have an eyelash. You all understand me. So we are going to make this. All right. So I'm going to go back to the first video. I'm going to open up the description. And just so you all know, on YouTube Shorts, it's a little tricky. These little 3 dots at the top, that's what you press on, if I could press on it. And then you see where it says description. We're going to press on description. And that's where the recipe is. Okay. It's a little tricky to get to, but let's turn on the brightness here. So we're going to make our cloud bread. We're going to put that in the oven. While it's baking, we're going to make our sticky sweet filling, and then we're also going to make our glaze. I don't have all of the ingredients. Hello, Shantae, and hello, it's Angela. But y'all, we're going to make it work. Okay. So recipe below. So for the cloud bread, you can see here, we need 1 cup of egg whites and beat those until they're fluffy, and then add a tablespoon of cornstarch and bake at 300 for 23 minutes. So let me start by going ahead and preheating the oven. We're going to actually use the oven, y'all. I have emptied it. So you know this is a serious one because y'all know I use the oven for storage. All right, so the oven is empty. Always check before in case you have something in there. So we're going to go at 300. Got my alkaline water here. Insulting me because I still haven't drank it all, but I will. Shout out to Alkazone for sending us the alkaline drops. You all check them out, alkazone.com. Link is in the description. Is it? I need to put the link in the description. Discount code is Maggie. You get 10% off of your drops. 1 second, y'all. All right. This is, nobody cares, but I got my eyebrows threaded and I think I got a little, anyway, whatever. Focus, Maggie. All right, so we've got the oven preheating. It's doing its thing. So we need to beat 1 cup of egg whites. So Killis just sent us a gift. I was thinking maybe I would separate our egg whites from the yolk. I have a little chickie over there, but I also have the pourable egg whites. So I like to give you guys substitutes. Hello, Eric. Thank you for being here. And Create. Thank you for being here. All right, so these are the carton egg whites. You can get these at any grocery store. You can get the large like this, or you can get the small. This is pourable, so this is what we're gonna measure 1 cup of. And shout out to our very generous channel supporter, Brandon Eljet, got us this beautiful KitchenAid. If you notice something's missing, I took the bowl and the beater. I put the bowl in the fridge and the beater in the freezer right before we started this so they could cool a little bit. Whenever you want to whip something up, if it's colder, it will stay stiffer longer. All right. So let me just read ahead. It looks like we're going to beat this up and then add a tablespoon of cornstarch. I just placed a grocery order for cornstarch and a few other things, and I didn't get the cornstarch, so I'm a little frustrated. Okay, a lot frustrated, but I'll deal with that later. So what I have in the pantry, I have baking powder, which has cornstarch in it, and I have cream of tartar. So I'm thinking we'll use the baking powder as a substitute for the cornstarch, because this has cornstarch and it looks like baking soda in it. So you all let me know if this would be a good 1-to-1 substitute. All right, so we need 1 cup of eggs and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Christina says, sounds delicious. Yeah, I agree. All right. All right, so when I watched the video, it looks like she had a pan out with parchment paper. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that ready so that as soon as our egg whites are fluffed up, we're ready to put them in there. Did I put my devices on Do Not Disturb? Okay. All right, so we have a 1 cup measure. So we need this for the egg whites. And then we have a 1 tablespoon measure. We're gonna use this for the baking powder, which should be cornstarch. Yes, thank you, Erin Laura. Alkazone.com, discount code is Maggie. Get your alkaline drops. My metabolic specialist said drink alkaline water. You can buy it. I think it's heavy and expensive, so you can make your own with the Alkazone drops. Love it. Those of y'all that have been rocking with me for a while, I finished 1 glass. I'm supposed to be doing 1 of these per day. They sent me this jug. I've been using these since the very, very beginning. All right. So I'm going to try and stay hydrated. I'm committing to more sleep, getting into bed by 10 o'clock because I was staying up later and snacking, doing all of this. So it's not worth it. So more water and more sleep. That's what I'm doing. Let me get my drops. Where did I put them? Okay. So 3 drops in your beverage of choice, water, coffee, tea, juice, whatever. It's tasteless and odorless and turns your regular beverage into alkaline water. All right, so let me get a baking sheet. I'm gonna go over to the other video because you all know on these shorts, sometimes it's like they don't say every step, so I'm just watching here. So we are gonna make these. So we're gonna put them on a beautiful black plate just like her. I need a big bowl. Now I'm gonna use our, nice and cold. Just took this out of the fridge. We're gonna use the KitchenAid. You can use the hand mixer as well. I just missed it, but I think she had a tray with parchment paper. So let's do that. I don't know about y'all, but I got to watch them over and over. Hello, Geneva. I am streaming for you. All right, so let's take another look here. We got the measuring cup going in. We're going to beat those with the kitschy. All right, baking sheet with parchment paper. All right, just making sure. I want to have it ready. All right, so parchment paper has been treated with silicone. It's different from wax paper, okay? Wax paper will smoke in the oven. This is janky, I know. All right, so when you put it on the sheet like that, it'll roll up on you. You can put a little bit of water or a little bit of oil here to kind of treat like a glue. So I'll just drip a little oil on it. You can use cooking spray or whatever. It's not gonna touch the food. Just a little bit of water, oil is what I'm putting on there. And let's just brush it on, or you can use your hands. Y'all tell me to use my hands. But I want to pretend like I'm one of those cooking shows where everything is done perfect. This is not that, but a girl can dream. All right, so just got it a little bit greased up. Use the oil of your choice. We got a stream sponsor. You said you appreciate this stream. Good, I'm glad you do. Watch Your Supreme, thank you for the $1.99. Ready to eat? All right, so I'm gonna put this on here, and then you all can see just pressing it in there, like a little bit of an adhesive. Let me get Watch Your Supreme up on the board. You are the stream sponsor at $1.99. The stream sponsor is the person that gives the biggest Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook stars, Instagram gifts, Twitter tips, gold coins, or whatever. I'm just glad that you're here. So thank you for the $1.99. I appreciate it. I didn't find $2 in your laundry. All right. So. Thank you, Watch Your Supreme. All right, so this is ready. I've got the bowl out of the fridge, so this is cold. Let me just keep sipping on my water. I'm gonna move this out of the way. We'll get a spatula in just a moment. Let me bring over the KitchenAid, affectionately known as Kitschy. Oh gosh, the oven's ready. Y'all, I'm slow. I am not a professional. I just keep trying. Yes, thank you for your support. I appreciate you all so much. Okay. So this beautiful KitchenAid mixer is what we're going to use. You can see she does hers with a hand mixer, which is totally fine. But the last time I used a hand mixer, Brandon Eljet swooped down from the clouds and said, "What's wrong with the one I bought you?" Nothing at all, sir. So here we go. All right, so I just put that in here, and then the little whisk that we're going to use for the to beat, I put that in the freezer. I learned that hack from Paula Deen, so you could put your egg beater parts or whatever this called. Wow, it's cold, y'all. It's like frosty. I had this in the freezer and had the bowl in the fridge. Okay, so I'm just going to put that together, maybe like 20 minutes before we went live. Hello, KD. Thank you so much for being here. All right. And then we need 1 cup of egg whites. So let's do that. I'm just using the Walmart pourable egg whites. You could also get whole eggs and separate the yolks from the whites. We'll do that in another stream. Phyllis got us a beautiful gift. All right, so we need a cup per the recipe. So I'm gonna pour over the bowl. That way, in case I mess up, let me make sure y'all can see. That way, in case I mess up, we don't have an accident. All right, so cold egg whites going in. Now, usually I tell you to leave your proteins out, but for something like this, we want to go ahead and whip them from cold because the air bubbles will stay stiffer in there or something like that. All right, so let's lower this down and we're going to start whipping. And per her recipe, ouch, once it starts to fluff, she says add cornstarch. I don't have cornstarch, so I'm going to use baking powder. All right, so I'm going to put this away. And rinse this out so you all will see it's already starting to get nice and foamy. laughing at me? Hello, KD. All right, so let's see what the instructions say. I'm gonna go back to the one that had the recipe. All right, so 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. I'm gonna go ahead and substitute baking powder. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and put that in. So we have a tablespoon. I'm just gonna add it while it's still going since I don't have to do it by hand, okay? Hopefully this is a good 1-to-1 substitute. I got baking powder. So 1 tablespoon going in. All right, we want our egg whites to get nice and creamy, nice and stiff so that we can kind of bake them and keep moving. All right, so keep an eye on that. Everybody's doing well? All right, so I'm gonna get a spatula so we can scoop it out. Thank you so much, Brandon Eljet, for the mixer. We got a new stream sponsor, Real Bravado Network, coming in with $5. Thank you so much. Watcher Supreme, and I'm gonna update the board. All right, it's looking pretty good. Let me see if I can erase the board and write and then come back. All right, getting close. I'm looking for stiff peaks so we can kind of smooth it out, all right? So let's get Real Bravado on the board. Here. Okay. I think we're nice and creamy. Let's go ahead and take this down. Let's go ahead and take this down. And I'm looking at the texture when she spoons hers out. It's kind of soft, but kind of foamy. All right. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, this is looking good. All right. And the bowl is still cold. So let's unplug. Let's lift this up and you all will see. So we have like a nice, like foamy, marshmallowy texture. The egg whites have like tripled in volume. Hello, Derek. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So we are going to, just clean my hands. I know I'm a little OCD with the hand washing, y'all. I've always been that way. So sorry. I just like it squeaky clean. Okay. So we're going to scoop this off so you all can see we have a nice stiff peaks, means it stays where you put it. It doesn't like drip down. Okay. So let's put that there. Let me just shake this excess. Oh, it won't even come out. All right. Let's see if we can get it. Y'all know we're greedy. So these egg whites are going to be the dough part of the cinnamon roll. You can see what she's doing. So this is what cloud bread is because it's nice and foamy. And that whole plate of 5 cinnamon rolls, 5 whole cinnamon rolls is 200 calories. And it's protein because we're using egg whites for the dough. Let me go ahead and rinse this off. And our glaze is going to be made with yogurt. Okay, so let me block that. This thing is sturdy, y'all. It's like a brick house. Okay, so let me just set that there for a second. Move our beautiful KitchenAid, affectionately known as Kitchy, behind me. All right. Thank you, Brandon Eljet. All right, so we have a baking tray here with parchment paper, and you can see from the video, we're gonna scoop all of this out so you all can see literally it's like fluff, all right? So, oh God. She actually used a bigger pan than I'm using, so hopefully this works. We're putting it all on this tray. And this was 1 cup of egg whites. I don't know what the equivalent is in whole eggs, but it's just egg whites. We have done cloud bread recipes before. We've made cloud bread pizza crust. We've made cloud bread like biscuits. This is a great substitute for dough if you want to be low carb, get more protein in, or if you're gluten free. All right, so you all can see here, it's humongous, okay? It's literally like a huge, I don't know. So we're gonna smooth this out and try and make it as flat as possible. And then this is gonna go into the oven, all right? My parchment paper is a little bit smaller. So I'm just literally like frosting, just trying to go to the ends and trying to level it out, okay? So that it's smooth, because we're gonna roll this up once we get the filling in there. So I'm literally just kind of pushing it to the edge. Almost looks like a cake, doesn't it? So if this works out well, y'all, this could be an excellent treat for you. If 5 of them is 200 calories, you could make a whole batch. And then, you know, those of y'all that like something sweet after dinner, hello, Derek, that like something sweet after dinner, this could be something you could grab without the guilt. All right. I'm all for that. Because look, y'all see me. When I travel, I eat everything. But when I'm home, I try to really get it together, Maggie. All right. So you could stay on this until it's perfect, but I want to go ahead and get it in the oven because this needs to cook for 20 minutes. I think her recipe says 23 minutes. All right, so, well, that's the best we can do. All right, so I want to make sure you all see. I know the light is kind of crazy. Oh, it's so bright. All right, so this is what we have. This is going to go in the oven for 23 minutes. So it's a whole like baking sheet, egg whites, and cornstarch or baking powder. All right, so let's put this in and let's set the timer. Can y'all see? Let me take this down. Thank you, Real Bravado. All right, let me turn on the light so you all can see and do the timer for 23 minutes. Okay. Okay, so mom says clean as you go. So I'm just gonna rinse this out. Now we need to make the filling. I'm wondering if we make the filling right away. Let's get the filling ready. I don't wanna make the filling right away because it's melted butter and brown sugar. And since this has gotta cook for 20 minutes, I don't want the butter and sugar to solidify. So we'll get everything out and then we will liquefy it right before we need to pour it in, okay? That's something that I struggle with, with cooking, is getting everything ready when you need it. All right, so let's just go ahead and rinse this out. All right, beautiful. Looks like a huge marshmallow. It is like marshmallow texture. So that is what meringue is made out of. There's marshmallow recipes. There's little meringue cookies. You could put, we didn't put any sweetener in this because it's, it's substituting like the dough, but you can absolutely put sugar or sugar-free sugar in your egg whites and beat them up. And then when you bake them, you have that sweetness in that cloud bread. Y'all, you can make it savory or sweet. Hello, Ebony. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Hola. We've got E. Capone coming through. He will be on the cruise with us. Okay, so while that's baking, let's see what we need for the inside, all right? So I'm watching her make it. Let's get the ingredients together. And I did put the link in the description. All right, so for the filling, we need a tablespoon of melted butter or margarine. We'll do our dairy-free butter mixed with 1 tablespoon brown sugar and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, okay? So tablespoon, tablespoon, teaspoon. All right. All right, so we have a teaspoon. I just used a tablespoon. Let's give this a rinse and dry off. And we need brown sugar, cinnamon, and melted butter. All right, so let's get the cinnamon. So this should be a pantry staple. Can't have cinnamon rolls without cinnamon. All right, so we got that. Brown sugar. I just ordered a huge new substitute. I'm going to show you all what I have. Okay. So if you want to have real brown sugar, please have some for me. You can use the brown sugar of your choice. I am going to be using a substitute. That's why I'm your substitute teacher. I'm using the Swerve. This is the brown 0 calorie. That's why I call it sugar-free sugar. So this is going to be our substitute. And you can see here, it won't spike the blood sugar. Used to be pre-diabetic. Used to have elevated cholesterol and used to have borderline blood pressure. And all of that is normal now without any medication because I've completely changed the way I eat, drink, and snack. So I just share that with you all. But if you can have the real thing, please have some for me. All right, so we need the butter. Let's do this. Give you all some options. Again, if you can have a real cow dairy, then you can have your tablespoon of butter. I've got this plant butter that came in the giveaway box. So this is non-dairy. So this is an option for you. Or I'm getting down towards the end of it, but y'all know I love this stuff. Looks all janky. My Delamere goat's milk butter. I get this at Whole Foods or online. This is real butter. It's just made from goat's milk. So this is what I'm going to use for our recipe. To melt down. So I'll just kind of eyeball it and cut a tablespoon. We'll put it in a little, like, what do they call, gravy boat, and then we'll melt it once our marshmallow is getting close to being done, okay? So we'll go ahead and get all of this ready, and then we will get our glaze ready. All right, so let's start with the butter. Oh, y'all, it's puffing up. Can you see? It's rising to the top. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm very excited. All right, so I'm gonna eyeball and call this a tablespoon. I don't know if it is, but we're gonna go with that. I could probably do more, right? Can't ever have too much butter. Well, okay, yeah, you can. All right, so a tablespoon of butter, tablespoon of brown sugar. So let's go in with the sugar-free sugar. Hope everyone is doing well. Can't open this stuff, y'all. I'm memory foam. I don't have muscles. Okay. Whew. So this is our beautiful brown sugar substitute. So you all can see the Swerve gives us the wet sand experience that we want for our brown sugar substitute. All right. So that's what I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some in here, a tablespoon of brown sugar. So we got the same tablespoon we were using. All right. I want to go a little bit. This is a heaping tablespoon. Rub the top. This is a level tablespoon. Okay, so let's go by the recipe. Y'all know I want some more. So we have our sugar-free brown sugar. So we'll just, sorry, that's loud. We'll just keep this off to the side just in case we need a little extra. Thank you all for the hearts. All right, let's see if we can seal that. I might have to clamp it down. All right, move that out of the way. And then a teaspoon of cinnamon. Just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Medicine go down. Medicine go down. Some of y'all know what that is. Some of y'all are too young, and it is okay. I am old and happy. All right, so we have a teaspoon of cinnamon. So we have that ready to go. So these three ingredients are going to be our glaze. So we'll just leave them here because if I melt this now, we'll put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. But if I melt it now, it'll be stiff by the time our marshmallow is done cooking in here. Erin Laura says, Swerve was my go-to when those keto bombs were all the craze. I know, best sugar replacement in my opinion. Thank you for saying that. I love it when y'all try stuff and let me know. I'll tell you what I like, but who am I? Just some mom on the internet. But my journey, my health and wellness journey, and my channel has been about trying all this healthy stuff because y'all know it don't all taste good. And I like to eat, clearly. I want to enjoy what I'm eating. All right, so we'll keep the cinnamon and the sugar off to the side just in case we need the sugar-free sugar, just in case we need a little extra insurance. We got Mallory, been a while. Hello, my dear. Mallory says, I love Mary Poppins. My kids love that movie and they watch Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Absolutely. That's how we grew up. I don't know what these kids do now, but yeah, I love the old stuff. Shout out to the tea dresses, right? Absolutely. Why not? Okay. So we have our filling, and then now I want to get the glaze ready, or at least let's see what goes on the glaze so we can be ready. Our marshmallow is doing its thing. It's starting to crackle a little bit on top. Cannot wait. Hello, Xander Jordan. Thank you so much for being here. And hello, I am Lonnie. I appreciate you. Okay. So for the glaze, you can see here, mix a 1/4 cup of plain Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoons of unsweetened almond milk, and 1/2 teaspoon vanilla and stevia. All right, so I don't have almond milk. I can make my own from the almond butter, but it's just 1 to 2 tablespoons. So I think I'm going to use my almond creamer, okay? This is what I do sometimes if I don't have milk. Like if I'm cooking for the boys or cooking man food, I will do half and half instead of milk, like in mashed potatoes or something. It just makes them nice and creamy, all right? So how appropriate. This is what I use for my coffee. Y'all hear that crackle? Maybe it's just me. This is what I use for my coffee. Nut Pods is a 0 sugar almond milk and coconut milk creamer. So it's just gonna be a little bit thicker than regular milk. It's unsweetened and it's dairy free. And look at it, toasted marshmallow. So we're gonna use that in place of milk, okay? So if you go per the recipe, it's supposed to be milk, but I don't have any almond milk. Mallory says they like the Indian in the cupboard as well. Is that another movie? Maybe I missed that one. I'll have to add that to my list. And maybe sit down one day and watch a movie. I haven't done that in a long time. Watch a movie from beginning to end. I'm always doing stuff. I hear a little crackle. Do y'all hear that? Hello? Can you hear me? Is it bothering y'all? If it's not bothering y'all, then I'll ignore it. Oh my gosh, y'all hear that? It's a great movie, Indian in the Cupboard. Okay, I'll add that to my list. Inbox me if you don't mind, because I will forget. Okay, so if you can have Greek yogurt, please have some for me. When I was in Greece, the yogurt was incredible. It was so thick and good. They make it from like sheep's milk or full fat milk, so a little bit goes a long way. It is so, so good. I don't have that here. So I have my almond yogurt, my plant-based, another substitute. So I'm gonna get that, and then we'll use this for almond milk. We need vanilla and stevia. Let's see if I have stevia. I don't see my measuring cup, which means it's gone somewhere. We'll just do, this is a 1/3 cup, so we'll do a little bit less than this. Thank you, I appreciate that. Y'all know I will forget. I appreciate you, Mallory. Okay, let's see, do I have stevia? I think so, yeah. Do I have stevia? I got this big old bag of stevia. So this is another sugar-free sugar. Stevia is plant-based. Some of the sugars are laboratory made. Some of them are natural. So lots of options for you. And this big old one came from Walmart. Substitute for sugar, and it says great for baking. So we were going to use this, another sugar-free to sweeten the glaze. Your adobo came out yummy. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, Aaron Laura says you stepped away. There's no crackle. Okay, then it's just me. Keep moving on, Maggie. So let's get our other measuring cup for the glaze. And I think for this, we got 10 more minutes on the marshmallow. I think for this, we can go ahead and mix the glaze because it looks like for the recipe, she just puts it on there and then the heat after you've cooked them is enough to kind of melt the glaze. All right, so let's just go ahead and do that and have it sitting off to the side. So this is what I'm using instead of yogurt. I put this on the fish tacos earlier. This is Kite Hill. This is another plant-based brand that's an option for you all. So this is almond milk yogurt. And again, I tell you, it does have a little bit of grit to it because it's crushed up almonds. So if you don't like almonds, you probably won't like that texture. It's not as smooth, like when it goes down, it's not as like smooth as a sour cream or Greek yogurt. But for me, it's a good substitute. All right, so let's go ahead and almost fill this in here. And then, you know, I'm gonna get that spatula because we need everything. Team Greedy, shout out. All right. So extra protein on top. Our egg whites are our dough, so that's giving us protein, and then our glaze is yogurt. Even better if it's Greek yogurt, which is, you know, got lots of protein in it, so a little goes a long way. All right, so that's the base of our glaze. This is our almond milk yogurt. Hello, D-Mac, thank you. I appreciate you. All right. All right, so what else do we need in here? 1 to 2 tablespoons of unsweetened almond milk. I'm gonna go with 2 tablespoons because why not? I'm greedy. All right. So we have 2 tablespoons here. I don't have almond milk, I have almond creamer. It's what I got, all right? If these are good, we will be making them again. Lisa says Swerve is all natural. I don't like to use artificial sweeteners, so that would be great. No, stevia is natural. Stevia comes from a plant. Swerve is not. This one is, well, it does say, hold up, I could be wrong. It says plant-based. Allulose, but it also has erythritol. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is natural. I would probably go with the monk fruit. And there's another one that's a brown sugar substitute that's all natural. I'll see if I can remember it. But there's lots of options, just giving you all some substitutes. Hello, Sensi. Thank you so much for being here. I'm a Sensi rep as well. Hello, Barrett Boy. Thank you so much for being here. Hello from New York, Darius. I was just in your neck of the woods last week for YouTube. All right, so 2 tablespoons of creamer going in. I don't know if y'all can see. The recipe calls for milk, but this is what I got, all right? So we're gonna put that in there just to lighten it up a little bit so when we smear it on our cinnamon rolls, hopefully it's as good as I'm imagining. All right, 1 teaspoon, no, half a teaspoon vanilla, half a teaspoon stevia. Okay. All right, so we got half a teaspoon here. You're welcome, Lisa. Absolutely. Happy to help you all. I don't know everything. I'll learn with y'all. We're going to figure it out together. All right. Okay, so let's put the vanilla in here. Vanilla goes great with just about anything baking. It's going to give us a little bit of color and then also just that, I don't know, that vanilla-iness. What is that? I don't know. All right, and then let me dry it off because we need a little stevia, which is a powder. Don't want to mess it up. All right. So she calls for stevia, so we'll make it with stevia. If you don't like stevia, use whatever works for you. But you can see this one is the white granular one. So this is our sugar-free sugar. All right. So just a little bit. Shake off the excess. You know I want all of it. And put that in. And then we're going to stir this up, and I'm going to taste it. Mom said taste as you go. So we're going to taste it and see. that the Lord is good, right? Let's taste this up, stir this up and taste it and see how we like our glaze, and then we'll just sit that off to the side. We got 5 minutes left. All right. So I probably need something bigger. I'm just using a chopstick, but this isn't giving me what I want. Tastes kind of milky. That's okay. It's a little light. Y'all know frosting that comes out of that squeeze thing is like thick and pasty. So this is going to be a little bit runny. But hey, if I can have a 200 calorie cinnamon roll, 5 of them for 200 calories, we will be all right. All right, so let me just give this a good little stir. And honestly, Greek yogurt is a lot thicker than this almond milk yogurt that I have. So this is gonna be a little bit drippy. But if you make this with Greek yogurt, it'll stick on there better for you. All right, let's give this a taste. Oh yeah, better. Still a little light. I want some more sweetener, but the first time I make it, we'll make it their way. After that, I would probably put like a squeeze of lemon in here. I know it sounds weird, but just to like cut the vanilla-iness, just a little brightness, we're gonna make it her way, but our glaze is ready, all right? So we're gonna clean up. We got 4 minutes left. Y'all can see our cinnamon roll dough is underneath there. And I got something I wanna show y'all. I've been waiting to show you. A little kitchen gadget. Erin Laura is confirming that vanilla-iness is a word. It is today. Y'all know I just make up stuff. All right, so let's put this stuff away. And for anybody who just hopped in, this is what we're making.
Cinnamon rolls is only 200 calories. Usually a cinnamon roll just this size is 300 and never fills me up for long. These are made with egg whites. 21 grams of protein keeps me full and energized for a while. And that's not to say I don't love a good cinnamon. But the typical sugar load just leaves me craving more. I'm a volume eater, so I need to eat. And when I want something sweet, I need something big and satisfying. It makes me feel good. And it's still so gooey gooey. I'll eat this entire plate of cinnamon rolls is only 200 calories. Usually a cinnamon roll just this size is 300 and never fills me up for long. These are made with eggs.
So that's what we're going for, an entire plate, 5 cinnamon rolls for 200 calories, okay? And Nutrition Babe, I put the link to her site in the chat. She's a dietitian and she's also lost 100 pounds of her own. So I am very excited to give this a try. All right. All right, so we got everything. We'll keep a little butter just in case. I think we're good with this. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. All right, y'all. So while we are waiting just a couple minutes, I meant to show you all something. I ordered some apples, and I don't know if I've showed you all this before, but yes, this is a vegetable peeler. However, it's also an apple corer. And I have been using this for my apples. So I am very excited to show you all how you can eat an apple by coring the center out. All right. So I eat 2 apples a day. I like fruit, obviously, but apples keep me fuller longer because they're bigger. Like she said, I'm like Ilana. I am a volume eater. I want to eat, okay? If y'all eat like birds or you nibble, God bless you. That's not me, all right? So we have some Gala apples. I think that's how you say it. Gala? I don't know. All right. So I'm going to try and find one that's kind of symmetrical, but look, it's nature, it's fruit, it is what it is. Let me rinse this off. This also works great if you wanted to like stuff them with cinnamon and brown sugar. We've done a recipe like that for stuffed apples. So this is not just a vegetable peeler. What you want to do is you want to go down the core. So we're going to use this pointy tip and we're going to kind of go in on the side. I keep the apple down so I can kind of use that for leverage and go all the way through the apple and almost a little bit through. Then you're going to go clockwise, whatever it is, y'all know, around like that. And then it pulls the whole core out. No seeds, no nothing. Okay, I missed it. I got a little bit of the bottom, the stem, but you all see what I'm talking about, all right? So now when I walk around and eat apples, oh my gosh, so good. I can eat the whole thing, all right? So that is your kitchen hack. Excuse me. You probably already have one of these lying around. Use it. All right, so I'm gonna be eating this apple. Oh, all right, let's get ready. Our cinnamon rolls are done, or our dough is done. I know, right? Okay, I'm coming. On my back. Okay, so let's bring out our dough. All right. Very light, kind of golden brown. I know it's hard to see with the light, kind of golden brown marshmallow. Can y'all see that? Not really with the light. All right. So now let's see what we do. I feel like I need to take it out of the hot pan. Let me just, whew. All right. I'm going to lift it up. Oh gosh. Oh, it's gonna break because my parchment paper, I didn't get all the way on the sides. Let's let it sit for a second and see what she tells me to do. In the meantime. All right. That's where the recipe stops. It's just the ingredients. So I guess I'm just gonna roll it and cut it. And that's it. Well, I'm looking at her instructions. So let's see if we can move this. All right, so you all can see I didn't lay my parchment paper right. So I've got a little bit of stickage on the side. I'm just gonna lift up what I can. All right, most of it's coming up. I may lose a little bit here, sorry. All right, so you all can see that like cloud texture, why it's called cloud bread. So I lost a little bit here. Has a slightly eggy taste, but not in a bad way. I'm gonna eat that later. All right, so let's get a cutting board because I think we're just gonna roll and stuff and glaze. I thought maybe they had to go back in there. All right, so let's see, will this come up off the paper? I should have sprayed the paper. Okay, it's kind of coming up. Okay, let's get a cutting board. We can use this one. So we're gonna turn it over to this side. Yeah, she just does it on the parchment paper. So let's bring this here. Erin Laura's looking, I know, right? I'm just gonna separate it from the paper so when I go to roll, nothing sticks. What you can also do is put a little bit of that oil on this side too. Parchment paper has been treated with silicone, so it doesn't stick, but you all can see this is our cloud bread. And so it's cool to the touch and kind of pliable. All right, so let's put our, oh, now we need to mix our filling, my bad. 30 seconds in the microwave, going in with the butter. All right, are we gonna roll it like this? Or are we gonna roll it? All right, I'm gonna roll it this way. All right, getting myself ready, y'all. I know Erin Laura's watching. All right, let's see, we don't want it to explode. All right, a few more seconds. I don't think I have enough butter. I'm just saying, from what I'm looking at, It doesn't look buttery enough. We'll mix it and see. Hello, Miss St. Louis. Okay. Is that enough butter for y'all? I don't think that's enough butter, but okay. Greedy. Let's put the sugar-free brown sugar in there. And let's put the cinnamon in there. Sorry, y'all, that's loud. And we're gonna stir it up and see what we get. Maybe I need to melt it together. It's kind of coming together like a little bit of a paste, like she did. All right, so you all can see, this is what we have. So I'm just gonna pour, taste it. I know, always for more butter, I know, right? All right, so let's pour the whole thing across the middle. Can y'all see? Y'all know we need a double portion of this. But it's okay, we're gonna do it her way. And we're gonna get the pastry brush and we're gonna spread it out. Get up in there. Hello, curvy girl. Y'all, it's good. Y'all, it's good. Hello, hello, curvy girl Beth. Lisa says I'm the master of multitasking. Thank you, sweetheart. So I'm just going to, I don't even know if I'm doing it right. Y'all, that don't seem like enough, but okay, lady. You said, I want like enough to spread all over here. Okay, she did about half. Latasha says, a little more, a little more. Okay. Because you twisted my arm. So let's go in with a little bit more. I'll do it in here because I don't know if that's going to burn. We're just going to melt a little bit more butter, like 30 more seconds. And then we kept the swerve and the cinnamon here. Doing great, thank you. All right. What happened? All right. Swerve and cinnamon. Or brown sugar and cinnamon. All right. So double up on the butter. And one more tablespoon of sugar-free brown sugar. And one more teaspoon of cinnamon. This doesn't really give us, you know, whatever was in that butter. It's not gonna mess us up, all right? Butter, sugar, cinnamon, just drink it. Okay, don't drink it, but I'm getting excited. Hello, official Mr. Africa. All right, so we have a little bit more. Y'all know I want to slather this whole thing on. All right, and I would probably melt a little bit longer because you see, as soon as you put the sugar in there, it's kind of like into a paste. But look, we don't have to take a picture today. Y'all were here. You saw the first attempt. I'm gonna roll. All right, so it's a little bit light on the filling. We could make some more and like dunk it. I know, anything with cinnamon. All right, so let's see if we can cut them and make them a nice little tray. Let's get a serrated knife. All right, so let's cut off the ends. All right, I'm gonna try and make these. Look, desperate times call for desperate measures. Don't worry, we're gonna glaze them. You've never seen sugar-free sugar? Oh, welcome, sweetheart. That's all I use. There's lots of substitutes, you guys. That's why I'm your substitute teacher. And like I said, some are plant-based and some are laboratory made. I am not the food police. Please do what works for you. So she said 5 of these was 200 calories. So we're going for 5, but I'm gonna cut them all up. Maybe this will be 2 days worth of desserts, y'all. All right, so we got 4. Okay, 1.5 days worth of desserts. Ooh, that one looks pretty good. We already know we need extra filling. Y'all know we're greedy. I see you dancing there, ma'am. You want to see me dance? I need a little bit more, but I'm looking at, well, that's glazed. Maybe a little bit goes a long way. So greedy. Oh my God. All right, y'all. So we have, I'm going to taste this for research purposes. Now we're going to put our glaze on. We need the glaze. It's a little on the dry side, very flavorful. Almost tastes like, you know how you have like a pancake or almost like an egg biscuit with syrup or something on it? That's what it's doing. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and plate them. Or no, let me glaze them here and then we'll move them on the plate. Oh, let me show you all what we have. All this jankiness on the side. All right. I'm sorry, Lonnie says, let me see. All right, so this is what we have so far. Let me move back and move you guys down. Sorry, IG. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and glaze them here. Let me stir this up one more time. It's supposed to be Greek yogurt. It's almond yogurt for me, vanilla and sugar-free sugar. Could be thicker, I'm not gonna lie, all right? Y'all, I look like a, all right, so we're gonna pour this in. We're gonna pour it down the center parts. Get up in there and then drizzle. I want it all the way. Get up in them corners. All right, and then I will dust them for cinnamon for a little fanciness. All right, that little hole in the middle, it's a drizzle pocket. Oh, we're gonna put that on there. All right, y'all, this could be the difference between staying on your plan and falling off the wagon, okay? Shout out to those of us with the sweet tooth. Desperate times call for desperate measures. But you can eat this protein-filled cinnamon roll and not feel guilty. All right. I need to taste one for research purposes as is. Oh, all right. The little hole in the middle kind of fell through. Hold up. Let me get you back up in here. We're going to taste one, then we're going to dust it with, oh, why is it doing that? Dust it with some cinnamon. The creamy glaze makes a difference. All right. So let's dust them with a little. I'll plate them and then dust them. And then we're done. Now, I will say this. Y'all know me. Texture, temperature, taste. I like temperature, and you all know the best cinnamon rolls are like hot out of the oven. These are more like room temperature, but it's okay. All right. I'm actually going to garnish them with a little bit of cinnamon and the brown sugar. All right, so let's see if we can move these on. I'm going to go ahead and do the whole plate. I'll do 5 because she said 5 is 200 calories. Okay. All right, so we'll move these back behind me for research purposes. We're having a little bit of a delay. All right, so let's move these. I almost feel like I want to put all of them on here. Let me see if I can plop this middle one in here. All right. Let's give it a little bit of a garnish. They taste good, but they're looking a little sad. All right, they need a little extra. Uh-oh, hold up. Y'all know me. Why be regular when you can be extra? All right, y'all, I'm so greedy. I'm gonna cinnamonize and sugarize this one and eat it. So bad. Okay. The plate's over here. We're gonna make it look pretty. This is just the greedy gong gong portion. All right. Oh yeah. Mm. Mm. Okay. One more minute. Now I will say this. Y'all know I always keep it real with you. I'm not a huge fan of the temperature. Granny says, I love your personality. I'm so happy. Yes, thank you. Because I'm greedy. The yogurt that just came out of the fridge is cold. So when you bite into the cinnamon roll and you get that glaze, you know how you want it to be hot, like a real cinnamon roll? It's a little bit of a shock because of the temperature. We will be all right. I'm just letting y'all know what to expect. Okay, let's go in with a little extra sugar garnish. All right. So again, I'm using the Swerve sugar-free sugar. So this could be brown sugar if you want. And put some extra on the plate. Get that on there. Y'all know we eat with our eyes first. Already looking good. Thank you, Christina. And then let's dust it with a little cinnamon. Let me eat this apple because I'm about to tear those up. Mm. I don't want a big clump to come out, so I'm kind of going up high. See if I can just lightly, can y'all see that? Lightly. Because there's cinnamon on the inside. Now, I don't know, maybe you could put these back in the oven and warm them up. All right. So we have our sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, Nutrition Babe cinnamon rolls. So y'all already know, double up on that filling. And if you can warm your glaze, I would warm the glaze. So the temperature, the texture, great. Taste, great. That's my only critique. But if your mall has a Cinnabon and you struggle, don't come over here talking about you had a breakdown. Y'all know the holidays are coming. All right, so let's get up on here. Some with the flash, some without. So then I'll taste one more for you and then we will dismiss. Let's get our video. Swallow my apple. All right, so tonight we made the Nutrition Babes recipe for egg white cloud bread cinnamon rolls. We have these with Swerve sugar-free subs. We do it again, y'all. I'm so excited. I want to eat one. Okay, so tonight we made the Nutrition Babe recipe for sugar-free cinnamon rolls using Swerve sugar-free sugar and cinnamon. We have some goat's milk butter to keep it dairy-free, and these are dusted with some extra Swerve and some cinnamon. Sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. Enjoy. All right, y'all. We did it. Which one do you want? All right. So those are your cinnamon rolls. I don't know if y'all can see. We got fleece. Oh no, that says Flacco. You're gonna make some tomorrow? Great idea. Yes. So this is Nutrition Babe recipe. If you come over to YouTube, you'll see it tagged in there. I don't know how to tag it on TikTok. All right, y'all. I would probably have a little extra cinnamon butter in here and get up in here and sop it up. Not too bad on the bottom. Let's give it a bite. Mm-hmm. Soft and ooey gooey. The only problem I have is the glaze is cold. But if I can have 5 of these for one regular cinnamon roll, Erin Laura's drooling. Lisa says, looks good. I'll probably try to microwave them for a few seconds. Let's do that. Let's put the whole plate in. Hopefully I don't destroy them, but we got the picture. I hope they don't explode or anything. Y'all know I've never, you know how egg whites do. I'm nervous. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get them a little bit piping hot, like a little bit. Perfect. All right, let's see, 15 seconds. All right, I'm gonna keep going. We'll just do 15 more seconds. I just want to give it a try. That's my only critique. Hello, D2J. Other than that, they're great. All right, so while we're closing out here, so we are dismissing tonight. Tomorrow, I'll be back in the kitchen. Noon for something for me. Marcus will be home tomorrow. He wants Asian noodles, so I'll be cooking some type of stir fry or something for him. Ooh, the plate is warm. All right, y'all, I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of steam coming up off of them, and they didn't explode. Let's give it a try. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. If this gets me warm, then we might be swinging the towel tonight. I'm so excited. Oh, you've always wanted to make some, but you're too afraid. All right, I got you. Which one do I want? There's so many to choose from. Okay, it's not too hot. Oh, and it's dripping. Oh yeah. Okay. Temperature is now excellent. However, I can see why you would want to use Greek yogurt on this, because Greek yogurt is going to be thicker and give you more consistency. Y'all see how this is running down? Because I use the almond milk yogurt, it's a little bit light. Y'all, Lisa, to the rescue. Microwave them. Just use a very thick yogurt for your glaze so that it has some structure, because microwaving the almond yogurt has made it a little watery. Am I complaining? I am not. All right. Erin Laura is laughing at me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I got a date with a plate. So I'm going to dismiss you all. Erin Laura is dancing. Lisa, I know. I love it when we cook together, y'all. This is great. I didn't know if they were going to explode. Y'all know what happens when you put eggs in the microwave, and y'all I have messed up before. Okay. Housekeeping, let's see, we talked about the cruise already. Shout out to the finishing school. Any ladies who want to refine, you can get on the wait list. We also have free content for you November 1st. It's already been posted. Get Elegant in 30 days. The Elegance Bootcamp is coming up. You can turn on your notifications. And for any ladies who are interested in being the best host with the holidays coming up, Lucy and I will be teaching a private mini course for one day, October 29th. Links are all in the description. You all can check them out. I am so happy that we made this, Geneva. Hopefully you are here and happy. I will see you all tomorrow at noon. What are we making? I don't know. When are we making it? At noon. Good night, everyone. That's right. Lisa for the win. Thank you. All right, so let me go eat these before they get cold. Thank you so much, TikTok. I appreciate the love and the shares. Class is dismissed. Excuse me. Thank you so much, Instagram. Class is dismissed. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Y'all about to tear these up. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Class is dismissed. Thank you, Real Bravado Network, and thank you to the Watcher Supreme. I appreciate your support. I do not take it for granted, all right?